Step 1. State your argument. Do any of these particular things when building your argument. Spend 5 minutes on a Google search. Look through websites that literally advertise their bias and go by uncited meme pictures depicting Tumblr posts and tweets that may or may not actually exist and talk about stuff that may or may not have happened. The opposition won't believe it anyway, so might as well use it cause at least the people who make these things stand for the same things you do. You know what they mean and so should the opposition. It's not complicated. If they stand for something you don't, attack them with a similar point where it's the opposite. Don't you see? That's how you get to them. What about is totally the best words for you to use. Sure, some people use it to sidestep and ignore points, but you're not like that. You're smarter than that. You're more careful so you won't have to worry about falling for the same trap. Step 2. Downplay the opposing arguments. You know the opposition has counter arguments. Although any decent person is gonna be on your side anyway, this stuff should be obvious to anyone who actually has good morals. However, some people aren't, but stay strong. Downplay everything they have to say. They're oversimplifying everything. They know nothing. They take something so simple, good and true and make it so overly complicated. It's all excuses to justify their own awfulness and everybody knows it. They're just going by myths, lies and false pretenses long debunked. They whine that they've been harassed by people for what they've said and for the opinions they have. These are extremely rare cases at best, flat out lies at most. No one actually treats them this way, it's all their fault. People who think like you don't do that stuff, they know better. Do not fall for it. Look at how they cherry pick their sources to make their arguments. They're just insecure and malicious. They don't ever address what you have to say. All they do is sidestep the points you made and scream what about. But it doesn't work that way. They're not addressing what you're saying cause they know they're wrong. Step 3. Destroy the opposition. The time for talking is over. You know you're right. You've seen how they act firsthand. You just want what is right, and you are the only one that deserves to be heard. These aren't just people with different opinions. They are the worst scumbags ever put on this earth. They harass people like you. They're hostile toward people with opinions like yours. They're fucking crazy and need to be put down. Everybody already knows this. Stamp down these assholes with righteous anger. You don't have time to treat them with any decency. They made their choices, so did you. You're right, they're wrong. They just don't know it, or they do know it and they're just evil. But as long as they still have a presence, the whole country is in danger. Going down the road to the stuff of nightmares. We must act. We must make a stand. We must never back down. We must never compromise. If we truly believe what we believe, we cannot back down. Look at them. They still won't back down. They are too blind to see how wrong they are. They won't stop, no matter what. They are evil. Plain and simple, and we do not deal with people like them.